Greetings my dear friends. Welcome to Odin's Storytime. I am Odin, the Norse god of wisdom and adventure. Today I will share with you a tale called The Binding of Fenrir, the wolf destined to destroy the gods, a story from the mighty Norse legends that teaches us about fate, sacrifice, and destiny. Let's dive into the world of gods and heroes. Long ago, in the vast halls of Asgard where gods dwell amidst shining gold and ancient mysteries, there was born a creature like no other. His name was Fenrir, a monstrous wolf whose strength and size grew beyond all measure. Fenrir came from a dark and wild bloodline. His father was Loki, the trickster god, and his mother, the giantess Angrboda. Even as a pup, the gods could feel the weight of a great destiny pressing upon him, for it was foretold that Fenrir would one day bring much destruction upon the very gods who raised him. At first, the gods watched Fenrir play, his sharp teeth gleaming as he grew larger and stronger with each passing moon. But with every breath and every mighty leap, their fear also grew. This magnificent wolf would not be bound by ordinary chains, no matter how thick or strong. As Fenrir's power grew, so too did the worry in the hearts of the gods. They knew the prophecies well. When the day of Ragnarok, the doom of the gods, arrived, Fenrir would break free and wage great battle, even swallowing me, Odin, the Allfather. The gods, wise but uneasy, tried to capture Fenrir. They gave him many chains, claiming they were mere tests of his strength. Proud and fierce, Fenrir accepted each challenge eagerly, breaking free from every shackle with thunderous power. The first chains, thick and heavy, shattered like twigs beneath his mighty jaws. Yet the gods' fear made them plan more cunningly. I sent my swiftest messenger to the dwarves in the dark realm of Svartalfheim, for dwarves are master craftsmen whose work surpass all others. They forged a magical ribbon called Gleipnir, soft as silk but stronger than any chain. Gleipnir was made of impossible things: the sound of a cat's footsteps, the beard of a woman, the roots of mountains, the breath of fish, and the spittle of birds, things that do not exist but made this chain unbreakable. When we returned with Gleipnir, Fenrir sensed trickery. "How can such a light, slender band hold me?" he growled. He would not let us bind him unless one of the gods placed a hand in his mouth as a pledge of good faith, a sign we would not harm him. No god dared, for none wished to lose a hand to the great wolf. Only brave Tyr stepped forward, hands steady despite knowing the risk, and placed it in Fenrir's fearsome jaws. As we wrapped the ribbon around Fenrir's massive limbs, the wolf struggled and tugged with all his might. But Gleipnir held firm. Realizing he could not break free, Fenrir bit deep and severed Tyr's hand. This sacrifice silenced Fenrir for the time being, but it filled the gods with heavy sorrow, especially Tyr, whose courage saved us all. The mighty Fenrir lay bound, the magical Gleipnir ribbon tight around him, though his spirit still roared like thunder. The gods gazed upon the wolf with a mix of triumph and sorrow, for though they had saved themselves for now, they knew that fate could not be stopped forever. Fenrir was destined to break free at Ragnarok, the twilight of the gods, and bring ruin upon us all. In those silent and somber moments, I, Odin, looked at the brave god Tyr, whose hand was swallowed by Fenrir's jaws. Tyr's sacrifice was not in vain. It was an act of courage and honor, a bravery that few could muster. His selfless deed reminded all gods and mortals alike that sometimes to protect the many, one must give up what is beloved. Fenrir's enormous size was matched only by his strength and will. His jaws could swallow the sun itself, and the earth trembled beneath his powerful paws. Bound and gagged with a sword, he lay waiting for the destined hour when chains would break and the final battle begin. When that day came, Fenrir would devour me, the Allfather, but my son Vidar would rise to avenge me, tearing the beast apart to end the chaos. This story speaks deeply of fate and sacrifice, a reminder that even gods must face the weight of destiny. It teaches us that some battles require courage beyond fear, and that sacrifices, though painful, can protect the future. The path may be harsh, but with courage and honor, all can endure even the darkest of times. I hope you enjoyed this story about the binding of Fenrir, the wolf destined to destroy the gods. The lesson we learn today is that courage and sacrifice are sometimes needed to face destiny and protect what is precious. Remember to carry this wisdom with you, and be courageous and clever every day. Join me again soon for more tales from the Norse legends. Till I see you again, farewell, my dear friends. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell icon next to the subscribe button to receive notifications whenever a new story is posted. Don't forget to share your thoughts about this tale in the comments, it really helps us keep bringing you more wonderful stories.